Raymond. This is Michelle. I had spoke with Haley on Friday, and she said I could send this video over to you that was going to show you the 3 things that you can do to bring more customers to your business. So once you've had a moment to review this video, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and we can definitely talk. Or if you want to take these 3 things and do it yourself, I'm fine with that as well. So let me go ahead and get started and show you those 3 things that can set your company above your competition. Number 1 today is going to be content. And most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that the average amount of content for the number 1 result on Google is going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 words. So for you just to show up at the top of Google, you need to at least have 1,500 words on your homepage with those right keywords. And what I went ahead and did today is I'm comparing your company, Cool It Heating and Air Conditioning, with Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning. And I pulled a site in here that we can go ahead and pull in how many words on your homepage you have. And looking at Cool It, we have 550 words. And I had to pull in Miller Noble on a different site, but it's telling me here that they have 375 words on their homepage. So you do currently have more words on the homepage than they do. And what we're going to go ahead and do is we're also going to go and look at this tool that we use, and this will go ahead and show us a breakdown as items as well. And if we look at Miller Noble, it says here that you have they have 70 keywords, and if we pull that in, it will tell us some of the keywords that they're being found for. HVAC, Lawton, OK, Lawton, OK, HVAC, Miller Noble, heating and air conditioning, heating and air, Lawton, OK. And the one thing through these different ones here, this Miller Noble heating and air conditioner is considered a branded keyword since it's their company name. So let's just go ahead and switch over here and take a look at yours. And it shows you have 43 keywords. So let's just go ahead and look in there for Cool It and see what we have. So the first thing we have is Cool It. So that, like I had mentioned, that's going to be a branded one. Then we have AC Repair, Lawton, OK, Cool It, Lawton, Heat and Air, Lawton, OK, Lawton, HVAC. So you do have a couple different ones that are being found for those different service words. And then you do have, your couple of your top ones here are your actual branded one. It's your company name. So let's go ahead and just look at both these websites and see what we have. So just to look at Miller Noble, if we just scroll down through here, you do see that they have the different wording on their site, some different pictures that come in, and a video at the bottom. And if we go over to yours, I love this Cool It emblem here in the front, your logo, I should say. And if we just scroll down here, you see we have some additional information. Now what Google will do is they will send out these little crawlers, and it's going to go through the site, and it can find keywords behind pictures, videos, anything like that. So let's just, for hand here, the top picture here, if you do save as, you can see right here it has Cool It Heating and Air Conditioning Home, Cool It Heating and Air Conditioning. So it's good that you have your company name in there, but you can add additional keywords in there. Any of the services that you offer can be added in there, as well as the service areas that you service to. Any of those surrounding areas outside of Lawton area. And let me see what else we have here. Even with this Cool It here, you can go in there. So you can see Cool It logo. You can add items in there too. You can add additional keywords as well. Any of those types of services and service areas. So what I went ahead and did, I also went ahead and took one of the keywords that was founded under both of your companies, and which is HVAC Lawton, and we went ahead and put that in. And what this is, when you first come in here, you're going to see this Google Ads section. And, Google Ads are fine. They can work, but it can be a money pit as well if your website isn't dialed in. So before you go out and spend a lot of money on Google Ads, you just want to make sure that the site will convert. So let's go ahead and scroll down here a little bit more, and this is going to be our number 2 thing that we're going to look at is citations. And you might be saying, well, what's a citation and why do they matter? And it's basically, if you go to this section right here, it's going to be the Google Maps area. And it's where your business name, address, and phone number is listed across different directories. And right here where Robinson Air, Moonlight, and Patriot Air is, this top three is going to be considered our map pack. They are the top three that's listed in this area. They have more citations listed throughout. They also call it NAP, name, address, and phone number, and this is where Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. And you might be asking yourself, well, how do I get up in this section? So what you would want to do is make sure that you go out and get your name, address, and phone number listed across different directories, which is going to be like Yahoo Local, Bing, Merchant Circle, Local Pages, different companies like that. And, you know, we have companies that we work with as well, like Bright Local, where we can go out and get those directories that your competitor is listed on. And what we would do is go down that same list and we would match those directories that they have and get those put for your company as well. The one thing is you don't want to stop there because you just don't want to match them. You want to make sure you dominate them online. So if your competitor has 100 citations, you want to go out and make sure you get 50 to 100 more, just so it takes a lot longer for them to catch up into this area. And then you stay up in here currently where Robinson, Moonlight, and Patriot is. So the third thing we're going to look at is link juice or backlinks. And this is the third pillar that will really help you dominate across Google. So if you scroll down past this section right here, you're going to come right here where Miller Noble Heating and Air is listed. And this is where you want to be. They're number one. And for you to get there, you need authority. And how do you get authority? It comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So a sample would be if site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. And, you know, it's kind of like a vote of confidence, and on Google sides, that's passing authority. And the one thing is, the more relevant that site, the more valuable that link. So, quick example, if you get a HVAC blog linking back to you, well, that's great. But since you're an HVAC company, and if you get a backlink, say, from Starbucks, that's not going to be so great because you guys don't sell coffee. So let me go ahead real quick, and we're going to go back to that same company we were just looking at the keywords. And if we go over here to Miller Noble, you can see that they have 59 backlinks. And if we look at yours, we have 33 backlinks. So what this is telling me that Miller Noble has backlinks that are strong relevant sources. That's why they're showing up in this number one section right here. And about probably 60% of customers, when they're coming in here, they're going to go past the map pack and they're going to go right here to this number one position, and that's who they're going to pick, to contact for their services. And what we can do, we can go out and do the same thing. We can go back to these different companies that we use. We find out what sites are linking to them, and we take and get those same good links and get them to your business. Getting to the top is not magic. It's just a method, and I've shown you that here today. So real quickly, let's go ahead and go through these three things again. So number one, content. So on your home page here, you want to at least have 1,500 keywords with those right 1,500 words with those right keywords. Number two is going to be citations. So for you to show up in this map pack in your Google pages, if your competitor has 100 citations, we want to go out and get 50 to 100 more to beat them out by a landslide. And of course, third thing, to be in this number one position was backlinks. You need more relevant sites pointing at your business to show Google you are the authority. Now, if you implement these three things, you can become number one across Google. So now you might be asking yourself, now what do I do? And you can either take this information I've given you and do it yourself. I'm fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and save yourself some time, just give me a call. Once again, my name is Michelle, and that number is 405-410-3024. Once again, you can call myself, Michelle, or my husband, Stephen. It's 405-410-3024. I look forward to hearing from you, Raymond, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.